Hey guys, welcome back. So today we are doing another decades of makeup video. I'm back at my house, so I'm reunited with the little papers that have the decades on it. Which, could I recreate those anywhere? Yes, but I'm using the same papers. If you haven't watched the first one, you should watch that. That kind of explains what it is, but I'm also going to explain again if you don't know what I'm talking about. So I have this little cup and it has these papers that have decades that are the 1920s through the 2000s. However, last time I got the 2000s, so now it's technically the 1920s through the 1990s. And whatever I pick, I'm going to do a makeup look from that decade. I'm really hoping I don't get one where I have to cover my eyebrows because I don't even think I have this stuff right now. Last time I used a glue stick for my brother's book bag, but I really think he has it at school right now. So I don't even know if we'll be able to do those ones right now, but we'll see what I get. In the last video, I talked about how like the 1920s through the 1950s, I know absolutely like nothing about them. So that'll be fun. Whatever I get though, I am going to get some inspiration before I start the look. So it should be pretty fun. But that's the video this week. Okay, so to get started, I'm going to pick what decade I'm doing. And I'm always nervous for this part. Okay. Just like dog hair stuck to this. Okay, anyway. Let's see. 1960. Beats me. I don't know what that means. So I'm going to go do a little research and then we'll come back. Okay, after some research, I'm really excited about this one. Basically the look I'm going for is, I did not know this person until I did some research, but Twiggy, if you look that up and you look up her makeup from the 60s, that's what I'm doing. Maybe it's weird that I didn't know who she was. I don't know. It's okay. But I'm basically going to be doing makeup like that. So it's a lot of eyeliner work, which scares me a little bit, but we'll make it work. And like fun colors. The main focal point is the eyes. There's not really that much else going on the face. Like the rest is pretty normal. Nothing like no heavy blush or like heavy lips or anything. It's mainly the eyes, and eyebrows were pretty normal, so I don't have to make mine thin, which is really great because like I said, I don't think I have a glue stick, but I'm really excited for this and I really think it's gonna turn out good. I've seen a lot of like cool tone eyeshadows, so I think I'm gonna go with purple based off what I have. I've seen a lot of like light blue too, and white, just like a lot of like contrast and bright colors. But I'm either gonna go with purple or green. I might do green because last time I did for the 2000s, I did like a blue and purple. So maybe I'll do green to switch it up a little bit because I also have that. And then, yeah, like I said before, a lot of eyeliner. It looks like either it's a lot of eyeliner and then mascara, or it's like, I really doubt it was fake eyelashes. And I don't even think I have any, so we'll just have to make it work. But anyway, let's get started. We're starting the makeup pretty much how I've started every other makeup video that I've ever done on this channel. I already put some moisturizer on my face, just a little bit. But now I'm going in with primer. And hopefully I feel like in the 60s, they didn't really do a lot of foundation. So I don't even know if I'll do my foundation. My only thing is my skin's very red and like I have like acne scars and I just like don't really want those to be there in the final look. So maybe I'll do foundation. Maybe I'll do a different foundation. I don't really know. I should probably figure that out because that's like the next step. So after digging around in my makeup, this is the only foundation I have. And I could just go in with concealer. However, my only fear with that is I just recently was at the Bahamas. Watch the vlog if you haven't. So my skin is like still very light, obviously, but a little darker than what this really matches. So I think if I put this on my face, it would like not blend well. So I'm thinking I'll do this. I might try and do a little bit though, but while I was digging around, I also found fake eyelashes. I don't know if I'll need them. I also don't have glue for them because who knows where that is. But if they're a little sticky and I just put them on for a little bit, maybe I can make it work. I don't know. This is like last step, so that's the least of my worries right now. I'm gonna go in with foundation now. Fast forward, foundation's on. That's a boring part, so I skipped it. Honestly, I didn't put that much and I think it looks fine. So now I'm gonna go in with concealer. They don't have like, saying they, like I'm referring to everyone. I feel like the 60s doesn't have like a ton of like super bright spots on their face. Like, I'm not kidding when I say like their face is very much like not much going on, and then the eyes just have like a lot. So I'm gonna do very minimal concealer, especially because I already had some on at the start of this video. Like I literally think that's all I'm gonna do. And then we'll go from there. I'm mainly just doing concealer to once again even out my complexion a little bit, because I need it to be really even for this look. And I think I should probably do the eyes soon. I probably shouldn't wait to do those last, but we'll see. So now I'm gonna go in with powder because it's also not like super glossy from what I was finding. It's a pretty much matte base, and then once again the eyes. So I'm gonna go in and put powder so that my skin's not like oily pretty much. And when it comes to other stuff on my face, I really don't think I'm gonna do like highlighter or even bronzer. I think I'm gonna do a little blush, but I don't even want to use my Rare Beauty like pink blush. I want to try and find a little bit more of an orangey one, or one that's just not as bright. I think that's what will be better. And it's also like way back here. Like it's not like a lot. So the rest of the face is like this. Like this is honestly doesn't need much more. Now that the base is almost done, I'm just gonna go in and start with the eyes because this is gonna be the most time consuming and the focal point of this look. I'm gonna start with white eyeshadow just on my eyelid to hopefully make the colors pop, but also so that there can be like a little bit of white on the inner corner. The color I'm using is in a palette where one of the other eyeshadows broke, so the white's a little off-white, but that shouldn't be too much of an issue. I'm also just going in with my finger because like all of my brushes are dirty, like too dirty for me to do white. I can make it work for the green though. Also, oh my gosh, I've had these nails on for like 4 weeks now. They're literally so grown out. And they like aren't budging at all, which like I'm not complaining. Like the girl did a really good job. Like they are on there. But instead of ripping them off myself like I normally do, I'm probably gonna have to go get them taken off because 1, I have twirling starting up again soon. 2, they're just like growing out and like getting long, and I just like am overwhelmed with them. So as cute as they are, I think it's their time to be gone. I feel like with this lighting you can't really tell. You can kind of tell. It's there a little bit. I don't know. The green's the main thing. I'm mainly just trying to get this close to the inner corner of my eye. But like I said earlier, I hope it makes the green pop. I completely forgot that this is what 60s makeup was like. I feel like when I did this video the first time, I was kind of looking at what all the decades were to make sure that it was a like video series that I would be able to keep up with. And I vaguely remember this and I completely forgot about it at the start of this video. So I was really surprised when I remembered what it was. And I'm really excited about it. I almost did a photo shoot that was kind of 60s inspired and then ended up not doing it. So this is my first time doing this makeup. And I'm really excited because I really wanted to try it. Because I think this would just be really fun. I think we should bring back fun makeup. Like people were just doing stuff like this on the daily. Okay, so I have the white eyeshadow. You can very much see it in the corner of my eye. And now we're gonna go in with the green. But I'm gonna try and just pull this towards the bottom of my eye. Super excited. There's also gonna be a lot of eyeliner right there, which I'm literally so nervous for because I'm like low-key not really good at it. But we'll try our best. Now for the green, I have this Morphe palette and I'm gonna go in with this one, that green right there. I like it because it's not shimmery and it's like still pretty bright. I'm also using this brush that has red on it, but I think I got most of it out on my hand. Pretty unprofessional of me, but it's okay because I'm not a professional. So I'm gonna do the eyeshadow first. I'm putting this pretty much all over my lid. And I'm also going to be bringing it pretty high. Yes, this shouldn't be hard for me because this is how I used to do eyeshadow when I was younger. I would put it everywhere. Like really high, like really close to my eyebrows. Also, I feel like I'm gonna have to do it a little higher just because of my eyes. Like if I go like here, you're not gonna be able to see it. So I'm gonna go a little high and just hope that it looks good. So I need a brush like this one that's really, really controlled. I'm also going to be packing this on, so hopefully it's like a bright color. Cue the time lapse. Okay, we have this one done. There was a lot of fallout, which I knew was going to happen, which is why I should have done this first. Ignore the like line. That'll be fixed with eyeliner. But this is essentially what we're doing. Now I'm going to do that to the other side. Eyeshadow is on. Everything's cleaned up. Now it's time to go in for the eyeliner, which is probably the most important step in this video. So what I'm going to be doing with the eyeliner is I'm going to be putting it right above my eyelashes. And then I'm also going to be doing lines on the bottom to kind of accentuate my lower lashes, which is what they did in the 60s. And then I'm going to be putting a line like kind of like right where the eyeshadow ends. So yeah, hopefully this goes well because like I said, this is like not my strong suit at all. Makeup in general is not my strong suit at all, but it's okay. So I'm going to focus really, really hard when I do this. My mirror is like right here. Let's hope for the best. I'm using liquid eyeliner, obviously. Okay, this is kind of the eyeliner, the first part. They also did this a lot, where it came down a lot. And then to end it out, what I'm going to do is kind of like pull it down like that. So like it's a little lower than I feel like I would do my regular eyeliner. I also don't normally do like a little wing thing because I don't like the way it looks on my face. So okay, so now I'm gonna do the eyeliner that's like above the eyeshadow. I'm gonna do this eye and then I'll do this eye off camera, but this is the part I'm nervous for. So I'm nervous for all of this. I feel like I've said that so many times. So yeah, I feel like I want to start in the middle. I don't even want to know the amount of eyeliner these people went through. Okay, it's not the best curved shape, but I really think that's the best we're gonna get from me, so. Anyway, I don't know what that was, but we're gonna do the like little lines under the eye. Okay. Does that look fun? Okay, I feel like up close, they look really bad, but if I stay back here, it looks the way it's supposed to. So maybe I'll just do the rest of the video from back here. No, actually, I think this is really fun. Like, I kind of really like this. I don't know. I like the way it looks. Like, I think it's like a cool concept that people did. Okay, that helped. I feel like that made it look a lot like the 60s. And it distracts from everything else that's wrong with it, but I'll come back once this side's done and then we'll finish it up. Okay, the other side's done. They're a little uneven, but like I said, I feel like if I stay back here, it'll be good. Now I'm gonna do mascara, and I'm gonna try and do a lot of it because I think that'll help accentuate this, but I'm also, like I said, I might play around with the fake eyelashes and kind of see what those look like, but I'm just gonna do the mascara first. And I am gonna try and do like a lot of mascara on my bottom lashes as well. And I just got a new mascara, so hopefully it works really well. Overall though, I think it's really fun. I would have loved to do this with like a light blue. However, the palette that has light blue in it is at my apartment at school and not here with me. So I had to work with what I had, and it was green, which I'm not mad about. I like the color green. I just would have liked to do a different color. That's a little brighter, I think. So there's that. I feel like I might need to do the fake eyelashes. I just think it'll make it look better. The other thing is eyebrows. Eyebrows, I feel like were maybe a little thinner than mine, but not enough for me to cover them up. So I'm going to go in and do that next. But first, I'm going to play around with these for a second. I'm not going to put them on yet if I am doing them. But I'm just kind of curious. Like if I have this on. Oh, yeah, that helps. That's like so it. Maybe I'll literally just do this. You can't even tell they're just sitting there. Anyway, that's a problem. It's like for the last step. So I'm going to do my eyebrows. I also need to do blush. Actually, I'm going to do blush now. But I found this really old blush, which I like. So this is the blush that I normally use, which is very pigmented. This one is a little bit lighter, which I feel like will help. And I'm basically just going to be putting this like back here. Like it's not very heavy on your cheeks or anything. I also have no clue what that is. Oh, okay, anyway. I'm just gonna kind of put a little bit back here. I also haven't used powdered blush like in ages, so I don't even know. I feel like I forgot how to do this, even though I used to be obsessed with blush for dance pictures and competitions. I feel like it's not doing anything. Anyway, maybe I just can't see it. Like maybe I'm just not used to it. I can see it in the mirror. I feel like it looks kind of non-existent here. Oh, there we go. And I think that's it. I'm just gonna put it back there. I'm probably gonna blend it out a little bit, but I really think that's it. Like now I'm gonna do that on the other side. I feel like I can always see makeup better on this side than I can the other side. And I don't know if it's because of the like lighting in my room, even though I'm at a window, or what it is. I just feel like I can always see this side of my face better. Like this one always feels shadowed and I don't know why. Okay, I believe we are good with blush and that we don't really need anything else on my face. Now I'm actually gonna do eyebrows and then a little bit of stuff on my lips. Then I think we're done. I also might try and put my hair back or something so you can get the full vision. We'll see. For this, I just have like my eyebrow pencil and I'm really just gonna fill them in. And I'm gonna try and fill them in a little bit darker on the ends. I feel like I don't normally fill my eyebrows out too much, but I think it'll help if they're a little darker. So I think that's pretty much what I'm gonna do with my eyebrows. And then I'm gonna go in with my gel and kind of shape them a little better. So I'm brushing them up, but then I'm going across and kind of pushing the top down. And I feel like that creates the effect I'm going for. Doesn't change it too much, but you know, in my eyes it does. For lips, I feel like they're a little glossy, sure, but not very dark. I have this NYX stuff. It's like pretty light. Oh my gosh, I feel like that's what I need. Okay, perfect. No lip liner. Literally just gonna put this on. I like this because it pretty much just matches my lip color. Maybe a little lighter, but it makes it a little shimmery, but nothing too insane, which is what I wanted to go with the 60s look. I feel like this is very Sienna Spiro. Anyway, you get what I'm trying to say. Here's this. I really do think I'm gonna do this eyelash thing. So I'm not even gluing them on. I'm literally just gonna set them where they go, and I hope that they look somewhat right. Or I could cut them and just do them kind of here. Yeah, I'm doing that. Okay. I will be back with hair done and fake eyelashes on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, here's the final look. Don't look too closely at the eyelashes because they are not even attached. They're just kind of sitting there. I tried to do a little poof, but my hair part wasn't working. Anyway, the hair is not the point of this video, but I think it helps visualize. So this is the look. Anyway, to conclude, I really like it, honestly. I think it's fun. I really like this. I would do it again. I think this one was a little bit more successful than my last one. I think the fake eyelashes are distracting from the fact that the eyeliner is not really that good, and the hair helps everything. This one was also pretty easy besides the eyes. Like, everything was very basic. So I think this was a success. Also, I don't know like the science behind this. I feel like all the stuff in my eyes makes my eyes look big. Like, my eyes look bigger than they actually are, and I don't know if it's the eyelashes or what, but I think it looks pretty cool. Anyway, that's the look. And that was the video this week. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know if you want a part 3. I'm probably going to do it anyway because there's still a lot of decades that we have to go through. But don't forget to subscribe and then follow me on Instagram and TikTok for more. And remember that I post every Friday at 3. Bye!